Hi and welcome to this video. My name is Ida and today I will give you some basic tips as to how to play the ukulele. This is kind of a ukulele 101 if you're just starting out and know nothing about this instrument. So we are going to start at the very basic. This is a ukulele. This is an acoustic string instrument. So we have the strings and then we have this body. This is the ukulele body. She's kind of pear-shaped and she's hollow because she's acoustic. And the ukulele also has a neck and it has a fretboard. So these things are frets and this is the fretboard that we need to touch in order to make different chords. And then we have the head, which is this thing, and we have these tuners. In Norwegian they are called screws or skruer, because we screw them around in order to manipulate the sound that these strings make. And that leads me to the next part of this lesson, which is tuning your ukulele. These 4 strings are tuned to G, C, E, and A. So to tune my ukulele, I go to ukutuner.com. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say it. I will link it below. And you can hear the sounds. This is the G. This is a little off. When you tighten the screws, you make a lighter sound. And it's hard in the beginning maybe to kind of tune in your ear to get the perfect pitch, but if you practice you will get there. That's a boring advice, but it's true. So now that our ukulele is in tune, we are almost ready to start playing. A good way to start is to learn some songs, and when you're learning songs you might look at some tutorials on YouTube. I can link my playlist of tutorials up here if you want to check it out. But in these tutorials, people are always talking about a lot of numbers. So the strings have numbers, the frets have numbers, the fingers have numbers. It's really complicated. So I thought I should just break down all of the numbers. So we start at the bottom string and then we count upwards. So we have the first string, second string, third string, and fourth string. And then we have the frets. That's these little compartments divided by this line here. And we start counting closest to the head of the ukulele. So first fret, second fret, third fret, and so forth. And the strings will be manipulated when you are pressing your fingers towards the fret. So for instance, this first string is an A, and when you are pressing down your finger to the first fret, you will raise that note with half a step. And that way you can play a lot of different notes that aren't just the G and the C and the E and the A. By pressing down your fingers to the different strings at the different frets, you will create different chords that consists of different notes. So that's kind of the basic idea as to how to make chords on the ukulele. So the fingers also have numbers, and the index finger is the first finger, and then we have the second, third, and fourth finger, and that's the way on both hands as like little mirrors. So we use our left hand to make the chords on the fretboard, and then we use our right hand to strum or pluck the strings. We will do the left hand first and the chords. So let's say that I tell you to put your first finger to the first string of the first fret. Pause this video and see if you can do that. If you did this, then you are right. And this is the C7 chord. What I will do next is that I will teach you 4 basic chords that you can use to play almost any song. And these are C, G, A minor, and F. I will not be teaching you any of the chords with numbers on them at this point, because those 4 chords will get you very far. If you want to know what kinds of songs that you can play, I'm going to film a 4 chords, 20 songs video right after this using those 4 chords. So you can see that and get some inspiration. So first we have C. For C, you place your 2nd finger to the 1st string of the 3rd fret. And this is C major. Now we are going to play G. For G, you place your 1st finger to the 2nd fret and the 3rd string, and then you place your 2nd finger to the 1st string of the 2nd fret and your 3rd finger to the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. Then we have A minor. For A minor, you take your 1st finger or your 2nd finger. You take 1 finger to the top string, the 4th string of the 2nd fret. Oops. And that's A minor. And then the last chord that I'm going to teach you is F. And for F, you take your 1st finger to the 2nd string of the 1st fret, and then your 2nd finger to the 4th string of the 2nd fret. And then you have to make sure that your ukulele strap that you made yourself is not touching the strings, because that makes this muted sound that we don't want. So F. So that is C and G, A minor and F. When we are playing music, we not only have to make the chord formations with our fingers, we also have to play something. The easiest thing is, of course, just to strum down. And you can do that and play plenty of songs. I'm going to teach you 2 other strumming patterns that are quite frequently used. First, we have this one. This is the one that I use the most. And it is played like this. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So slowly with the 4 chords that we have learned. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. And then we have another strumming pattern that's quite frequently used when playing the ukulele, and that's this one. You might recognize it from songs such as Hey, call me back when you get this, or when you got a minute, we really need to talk. Is that the same 4 chords that we just learned? Yes, it is. So to play this strumming pattern, you do down, down, up, down, up. Again. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And as with anything in life, the best way to learn this is to practice it. Again, very boring advice, but true nevertheless. I would, of course, encourage you to always be on the lookout for new chords to learn, so that you can play different kinds of songs and play them a little differently, because if you just play the same chords over and over again, it will sound kind of generic, and that's of course okay if you're just starting out, and it's good to get in some practice. So it's nice to have those beginner chords and play some different songs, but then as you realize that you manage that quite well, then you can start to learn some new chords. But yeah, it's a good way to start, to just have 4 chords in your arsenal, and you can play a lot of different stuff using those chords as well. Another tip is of course to look at all of my tutorials, because maybe you will get some more ideas from them, and to stick around to see my next video, which is 20 songs using those 4 chords that we just learned. It will be up, this is Friday, so it will be up on Sunday, so you don't want to miss it. Okay, I hope I covered some of the most basics. If there is something else that you want to know, then you can just ask me in the comments. And if you want me to keep making these videos and advance a bit, because this was, as I said, a very beginner video. If you want some more advanced stuff, then just ask and I will see what I can do. And I guess that's it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!